Are you a high functioning woman in midlife who is exhausted from trying to figure out the right way to lose weight and to be healthy and have vitality? Then in this video, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you the one thing that is going to help you to get to the goal you're striving for. I mean, let's face it, every week there's another podcast, another supplement, another meal plan, another expert. And honestly, everybody seems to be getting results. But how do you know what will actually work for your body? Today, in this video, we're going to explore one thing that makes all of these plans successful, what they have in common, and why that realization completely changed the way I practiced as a registered dietitian so you personally can get the results you want with your health, with your weight, and with your vitality. First of all, everybody sounds a little bit right. I mean, let's think about it. Somebody says high protein, make sure you start the day with protein. Another person says Mediterranean, and there's a lot of good vegetables in there. Another person says intermittent fasting, and there's a lot of research about how eating actually does cause a little bit of harm. So if we eat less, maybe there's help there, right? Another one says GLP-1, and oh my gosh, do those testimonials look amazing. Another one says hormone replacement, and those women really vouch for starting to feel better, right? Another one says lift heavier. Another one says take more walks. Another one tells you to eat more. Another one tells you to fast. And some of this advice completely contradicts itself. Eat sugar, don't eat sugar. Eat protein, don't eat protein. Eat this kind of protein, not that kind of protein. And here's what's interesting. They all have real research. They all have real testimonials. And they all have women saying, this changed my life. So who's right? I actually think all of them are in some way. They all have one thing in common. And here's what I've been noticing. Every successful creator, think about any of the women that you're out there following, listening to their podcasts, catching what they have to say. That creator is backing 100% what they're teaching, not because it's the only way, but because they've learned what's right what for their body. They've experimented, they've adjusted, they've spent years doing this. They've changed things over time. Maybe they've changed supplements, maybe they've changed how they've exercised, maybe they eat more protein now than they did before, and maybe menopause or perimenopause changed some of this. But their principles and their plan evolved because they evolved and they stuck true to one thing. I am the creator and I have certainty in my plan. So here's where so many of us get stuck. We don't get stuck because we don't know what to do. We get stuck because we borrow someone else's plan. This is ideal for the food relationship reset because resetting your relationship is helping you develop your plan. So when we choose someone else's plan, we borrow their certainty as a creator. We think, okay, if I just copy exactly what she's doing, I'll finally get the same results. But then life gets lifey. You miss a workout, you eat the cookie, you go on vacation, you can't exercise as much as they do. You don't follow the plan perfectly. And instead of getting curious, we get critical. We shame ourselves, we guilt ourselves, and we start over again and think it's the plan, so we hop to a new plan. But the missing piece is that every successful health journey has two things in common. First, those women believe in the principles they're following. And second, they learn to back themselves with compassion. That's the part nobody really teaches because no one follows a plan perfectly. Not me. I can guarantee you I don't follow a plan perfectly. Not the experts, not anyone. The difference is they don't make one imperfect day mean they've failed. They ask, what does my body need now? What needs to shift? Oh, this supplement was doing really well, but I see this supplement has a little bit better research. Let me shift. They adjust, they learn, they keep going. Their plan grows with them because they're in relationship with themselves and with their body. As a registered dietitian and a personal trainer, I have watched woman after woman come into my office asking me, just tell me what to eat. And I understood because I used to be that woman. Somebody just give me the answer. Tell me what to do. I am begging to lose weight. I am begging to feel good. I just want the right thing. Please just give it to me. But what changed my life was not another plan. It was learning to ask a different question. What does my body need? What is my body talking to me? What is it saying? At one point in my life, that meant 20, 30 spin classes in a week. Sometimes it meant aquafit classes. And now it means a totally different level of workout with weights and cardio and movement through stretching and regaining strength in my body and ligaments. And I can feel as I get older, I'm more supple. And that's the thing, is I ask my body what it needs, I get to hear. This is why the food relationship reset is important. Not because you need another diet, not because you need more information, but because when you are in communion with your body and you create a relationship with it, you can learn, oh, I like this piece from this woman's plan and this piece from this woman's plan, and this feels good to my body. And as you develop that, as you get to know that, you get to just develop your relationship between food and your body and who you are and the meaning you've attached to the scale and the stories you've been carrying for years. And when you do that, you create something different. You become the creator. You back yourself with the certainty that are in these diet and meal plans. There's no more perfection. There's no more punishment. It's just you in relationship with your food, with your body, with your vitality, with your weight loss, with your health that feels good to you. And your certainty and your creation can then help you expound. And you can create the Leslie diet or the Emily diet or the Tiffany diet, whatever it may be. So you can stop chasing everyone else and begin building your own. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, confused, or like you constantly have no idea which expert to follow, I want you to remember this. The goal is not to find perfection. The goal is to become the woman who knows how to partner with her body. The food relationship reset is a great way to understand how to do that. The link's below. Go check it out because your body is with you. It's asking you to listen. It's asking you to understand it. That's shameless, sustainable health. That's what this whole channel is all about. If you're ready to begin the journey, go down below, click the food relationship reset. We would love to hear you. And I'd love for you to stop chasing everyone else's answers and finally learn to hear from your own. You are a powerful creator. You have the certainty you need to back yourself for the health, vitality, and love of your life, aka you with your body. Find compassion and move forward. If you loved this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I will see you on the next one. Any questions? I'll answer below. Bye for now.